Hello, everyone. Welcome back to the PLNR radio podcast.
Woo!
Today, you're just joined by the Henley Bros, man. Flash your Henley. You're just joined by the Henley Bros.
Flash it.
Peyton and Nick, back at it. Nick,
Inaugural video podcast, but just with two of us. You know what I'm saying? So big deal.
That is a big deal. What have you been up to, man?
So basically, this pandemic has consumed my life, I would have to say.
Consumed it.
It's consumed it. Like, it's really, I think about it a lot. It's the new normal now. And I really am starting to forget what life was like before the pandemic.
What's like, it sounds like things are going pretty bad, the way you're describing it.
I don't know if bad, it's just like
it's a little dull.
Every day's the same. It's monotonous. Yeah. You know, I wake up, work from home, do my 100 push-ups every day, basically, because I'm huge.
In a row.
Maybe go for a run. Today was raining. Like, what am I supposed to do then? Tell me what I'm supposed to do. If it's raining, can I go for a run?
We were talking about running the other day, and, I'm always like, I've gotten into running too. It's been good. And whenever I ask you about your run, you just say you hate it.
Oh, people who run it just are idiots.
but just like not even like timed, What if you don't time it? What if you're just running for like endorphins or like just to feel good?
Running for endorphins?
In times like
endorphins,
this,
I'll eat a cupcake or something.
It's not the same.
Yeah, a little sugar rush endorphin flooding through my body.
I don't think that's what I don't think that happens.
Endorphins are the chemicals that seep into your brain and give you good feeling, right?
You tell me. Apparently you know what they are.
Yeah, I took AP psychology in high school. So endorphins are chemicals. I think
this is more biology. So
no way. This is more psychology.
This is a chemical. This is a chemical going on inside your body.
Yes, in your brain. It starts in your brain,
which is
being released while you're thinking about running. Psychology, boom.
No, dude, you're wrong. You need to understand the difference between sciences.
Episode.
Wow.
Boom.
You can say it, but the people know when one of us is right, one of us is wrong. You sound really dumb today.
Anyways, what's the opposite endorphins? Because that's what I receive when I go for a run. Pendorphins.
Yeah.
Endorphins.
Oh,
I'm just my body hurts when I run. It just doesn't feel good. I feel like this pollen just gets into my lungs, and I feel like I have COVID while I'm running because the pollen's just in there.
Yeah, I swallowed a bug the other day, and I honestly just stopped running because I was that angry that a bug decided to fly into my mouth.
That's disgusting.
You feel it, and like it just like
oh.
And then
wait, you couldn't spit it out?
No, it flew directly into my esophagus.
Oh, man.
So.
Oh, that's tough.
So I just stopped. That was my day. I just ended it there.
I would too. I would call Brianna to come pick me up on the middle of my run. I would just sit there.
Yeah, well, I don't have a Brianna. Okay, so what do you want me to do?
Huh? You could Uber back to your apartment.
I should have stopped and started yelling like help or something. See if somebody would have helped me.
Oh, and then you could have met somebody.
Oh,
maybe
boy.
a friend.
But so something about running that I'd like to. When you run, do you like run into any people? Do you see anyone on your run, or is it mostly you?
Mostly me. Every now and then I'll see somebody, but they've never tried to stop and talk to me. I don't know if that's where you're getting, but they usually
No.
I try and give them a friendly wave, a nod. I don't like the people who just ignore each other. They're humans. Yeah. Just give them a nod. I give them a nice little.
I usually do like good for you, being out and about.
Mutual respect kind of thing.
And what I was getting is I run on a on a sidewalk trail, I guess. And if you can't see around the corner, you'll see like someone coming. And I was just curious because it's like hit or miss, but like it's always really uncomfortable when like people just cross the street away from you. And,
to get away from you.
Yeah, I know it's coronavirus, but can't you just run right by me? Wouldn't it be okay? Because I never cross the street. If I see someone, they have to cross the street or we're gonna cross.
Interesting. So out of respect of the other person, if we're running so sometimes I run on the wrong side of the road or the right, I don't, whatever. But
Who cares?
if our paths are coming across, I kind of like look at him, see if he's gonna move, and like we kind of do this silent talk, and then either one or the other. I've never ran past the person out of
Oh,
respect.
I've run past plenty of people.
Yeah, I mean that's why you're the problem. We're still in this pandemic, but
It's really the people with the masks too, who they're like wearing the mask. They'll get away from me.
are they running with the masks?
Some I've seen some, yeah.
Oh, run by them. Maybe even fake cough on them.
You know what I should do? If they're wearing a mask and they cross the street, I'm gonna cross the street as well, and then they're gonna cross back.
You should chase them.
I'm gonna follow them and just kind of be like, oh, oh.
Running with the mask on doesn't make sense to me. That doesn't make sense.
Yeah, I don't get it, but.
Well, hey, speaking of some COVID sightings, so I was at Costco this past weekend, and this lady, mask, gloves, also a can of disinfectant spray, spraying down each item before placing it into her cart.
Really?
100%. Dead serious. Also, she gave me a stare because I didn't have any mask on or gloves, and I walked by
I get
her.
those too. I get those too. I go to the grocery store. I don't wear a mask, and there's still like it's probably like 10% of people in the store aren't wearing a mask, but like the other 90% is just like looking at you like they're looking at me like I'm about to like run up to them and like just grab them.
Yeah.
It's like, dude, should we be wearing a mask? Probably, but. But also at some point in your life, you're going to have to go to the store without a mask on.
I 100% agree.
You can't wear a mask the rest of your life. You can't spray down all the items the rest of your life. You can't wear gloves the rest of your life. At some point, you're going to be the weirdo for wearing the mask again. Okay?
Listen, we are on the same page here, kid. All right? You just got to – the only way we're going to move past this if we accept that this disease is here. It's not going anywhere.
Yeah, I've talked to a few people who think that like it'll just disappear.
It's not going to be. And even if this one disappears, you think this would be the only disease that might happen to you? You know what I'm saying? I'm just getting. It's hot in here. It's hot.
Oh no, dude! New couch.
It's like I'm running.
New couch. Congrats on the new couch, man.
I've done more home improvement in this past month than ever in my entire life. No, I've only been married for half a year, and we finally are doing
longest half a year of your life is what you told me the other day.
I'm paraphrasing, but it's just so. I mean, got a new couch, put that together, new dresser, which took me maybe 7 hours to put together.
Oh, it was a tough one, was it?
Oh man,
doesn't it feel satisfying though? It feels pretty satisfying.
So it does feel satisfying, but like my hand, like I don't understand. The screw was so tight on this one to get it down. It was an Allen wrench one. My hand was almost bleeding. I don't know who they make these for. The Incredible Hulk? Thor, that strong man? I don't understand who they make it for.
The gym's been closed there for a while, so maybe it's just you.
Maybe I have some muscle loss. Wow, I didn't even think about that. But my 100 push-ups a day must be sustaining me.
What would have been funny is if you were trying to, first of all, me and you talked about like putting stuff together with your hands and stuff.
Yeah.
And like it's just if you can do that, you're a cool person to me. You know what? I am very envious of people who can just like put together a dresser like by themselves.
Handyman. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. And without even if you could have put this together without the instructions, you're like a superhero almost.
It's crazy. And then people who work on cars, because I had some car trouble recently. So we were talking about people who can just look at a car and figure out what's wrong with it. It's just
you got your flux capacitor in the fritz.
Yeah, and you know what sucks about that?
What's that from?
That's from Back to the Future.
Oh,
is that right?
Nice, man. Boom.
But it's just like, when you're at like the level where like, I have an understanding of a car, but like if a guy comes up to me at a car place and says, hey, this needs to be fixed, I just have to believe it. Like I can't.
You have to.
And I have to pay it.
They might screw you with that price, but you're like, all right, I don't know.
Yeah, this will be $1,500. Are you sure? Is that Sir, you
The
need this
gas
done
cap was
now.
missing. The gas
Yeah.
cap was missing.
You need this done now. But yeah, I think the whole because we talked about putting an old car together. You brought up
Oh yeah,
putting
we're
an
gonna do
old.
that. I feel like
Well, it's just
75 Mustang.
the
It
issue
should
is,
be.
I don't know anything about putting a car together. So I
You know
recommend
what's we have Google at our disposal. I bet you we could watch some Google videos and that's all we need, and we could put together a 75 Mustang.
my aunt back in Florida, she had like a 70s Corvette in her garage from the time I was like 5 until I was like 20. And every year they're like, yeah, we're gonna fix it up. And every year, dude, nothing
I
was
feel like
different
that would
about
happen
it.
to us. We get the
Yeah.
car in the garage and we're like, oh yeah, man,
We'd
let's
be
do
pumped the
it.
first day, and then like we'd try to start it one time, and then when it didn't start, we'd just give up.
let's call a mechanic.
We'd scrap it for parts.
Hey, we're getting nice profit on those parts.
But so over here the gyms are open. So
Yeah, good for you, man. I'm over here just
yeah,
body weighting it.
I've been going to the gym, and today something really really rubbed me the wrong way. There was two girls were there,
Okay.
full kind of they look like Gymshark girls, if you
Okay.
know what I mean. If you're not that they're like good looking, just that they're full
Okay, yeah.
Gymshark attire.
They got like the matching top
Yeah,
and bottom. Yeah.
like everything on. So I'm like, all right, whatever. One of them's hitting a squat, the other one's doing dumbbell RDLs. Then they're doing some other hamstring exercise, and then they have another set of dumbbells laid out, and they're doing like 4 things back to back to back.
Oh.
And my issue is, one, this gym's pretty small, so like you can't
Yeah.
really take up 4 stations.
Oh.
And 2, they were doing it at like whatever leisurely pace they wanted. So it was like they would like get upset. Like I watched a guy try to do like curls in the area, and she was like, "I'm using this area," and I was like,
Oh man.
"What
Oh.
the?"
I
Because
would have lost it.
like supersetting across the gym, like me having to like understand that you're using 2 pieces of equipment like on 2 different sides of the gym. I'm not buying it.
Oh, that
Okay.
bothers me. Supersetting, I know people do it, but like you got to have like a system where that machine's not being used or it's not going to be used or I don't know, but it bothers me because you're in the middle of your set. I was in the middle of my set once, before the pandemic, before the world was ending. I was doing a tricep workout, and in the middle of my set, the guy came up to me and said I was using that.
No way.
Yeah. And I was like,
Did,
how was I supposed to know? He's like, bro,
did
I
he
was
like
doing
let you
superset.
finish? Did he like let you finish your set, or was he like adamant that you get off?
I was stopped because he tapped me, so I had to, take the headphone out. Like, I was just like, what? I was just,
I would know.
it's
Like,
crazy.
how could you stop someone in the middle of their set?
It's crazy.
Me and you talked about, because I'll be at the gym like sitting on a machine like waiting for my next set, and people like walk by, and the people who walk by like oblivious on their phone and just like stop in front of you and like text on their phone, and they're like right here next to you, and they're like texting on their phone. I literally sit there and I like stare at them, hoping that they'll look at me. It's just, I can't imagine being that oblivious in an environment where you're supposed to be like focused on working out.
Yeah, back to those girls. Like, it's rude. First thing, it's rude.
It is rude.
You're taking up everything. Maybe take, if you're taking up a little space, maybe take up a little space.
Yeah.
I know people superset. I can't stop people from supersetting. It's a thing, but
I know, and I'm fine.
Right now.
I'm fine with a superset, but keep it close. Or in that situation, just keep the dumbbells. Like they were using a squat rack and dumbbells. Like just put the dumbbells in the squat rack. You can do RDLs in there. And
you're
basically,
take a picture of me doing a superset.
That reminds me. The other thing is, so they got to one of the like exercises in there. I don't know what you call 4 sets in a row. Okay, they're super set.
They're quad set.
They're quad set. She's doing like I don't know what you call it. It's like the hip hinge, but like you put your feet down and like some people hold like a plate and you like bend your back, come back up.
Okay.
like
Yeah.
so that thing. She's doing it, and she like walks in front of me to do it, and it's like right next to me, and she's like, I hear her like talking through my headphones, and as she's going down, I look, and she's FaceTiming someone while she's doing that.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, I'm glad that I got reminded of that, because I looked at it and I was like, why? Just wait till after you're done working out. And if I was FaceTiming you on the other end, I wouldn't want to be like,
Oh,
oh, can I FaceTime you while you work out? Is
just
that?
imagine me doing that at set and me FaceTiming you. You'd be like, Nick, what the heck are you doing? I'm not your friend anymore.
You've called me in the middle of a set, and I said, don't call me during a set
you
again.
get legitimately angry. I think we're not friends anymore.
Okay.
I'm at the gym. I'm at the gym.
I've definitely done that. But that's why I don't get like people who, one, they're already being obnoxious. Basically, what those two girls were saying to me was, hey, nobody else in here matters at all. I know,
Yeah.
you know, a lot of people want to get in and get a workout in, especially during this time, but nobody matters to me.
So here's a dose of reality for us is how they act in the gym, how we're acting by not wearing masks in public.
Yeah, probably.
Dang it!
No,
we're just as bad as them.
I don't know.
I don't think so either.
I
They're
think
worse.
I think like we said before, I mean, you know, should we wear a mask? Yeah. But I do think at some point, like, you know, other people are going to have to like, I feel like some people are so afraid that like they'll never be okay with like going to like public settings or like not wearing masks.
That's what I think is going to happen, man. I think we're not going back to the way it was. We're not.
It sucks because this pandemic's not nearly as bad as other pandemics in like terms of numbers, but like I feel like because there's like media coverage on all of it, it's just like everybody's just like so fearful. And like, dude, if there were worse pandemics than this back in times where people couldn't like do anything about it, like their health was worse, like they didn't have any health care, stuff like in like the 50s.
You know, the Spanish flu everybody talks about, it was like 1917. Dude, just imagine living back then.
Dude, didn't like 500 million people die?
Across like the whole world or something.
That's like half the world at that time. Like,
imagine you wake up one day and you're like, I feel terrible. What's wrong with me?
Seriously.
And you don't know what's going on.
and that sucks for them, okay?
I'm coughing up blood.
And then you know what? You look like your family and you go, oh, I don't feel good. And then you know what they think? They go, one, you're dead. Two, I'm going to die now because I'm next to you.
There's no stopping it.
Yeah. So man. I think, you know, we don't live in that time though. We don't.
You're right. We don't live in that time, and thank God.
It's a little frustrating, but you know what? Let's move to some lighter topics. I know you got a few would you rather's.
Oh man, I got 3 good ones.
Okay.
You know, we haven't been together in a while. They've just been stewing up here.
Dating.
Let's start. We're not. I'm married. All right, you wish.
I just miss you a lot. That's all I'm saying.
First one, simple, straightforward. Would you rather be able to breathe underwater or walk through fire without getting burnt? Simple.
It is simple, but you know it requires more thought than that. Okay.
No, I don't know.
I'm sorry. I was about to say walk through water.
How did you forget this one?
Well, you said walk through water and breathe in fire, correct?
Yeah.
All right.
Would you rather breathe underwater?
Yeah.
Or be able to go into fire without being burnt? Fire cannot penetrate your delicate skin.
Yeah. I don't like the ocean that much, so I'm going to say breathe or be able, I keep thinking breathe fire. be able to like withstand fire. I think that'd be cooler.
So I agree with you. I think that would be the better choice, but still breathe underwater, pretty cool.
It'd be cool, but it'd only be cool if we were in the Aquaman movie where there was a civilization underneath.
You know, I'm thinking
you can't talk to fish.
I'm thinking of the kind of superficial things of being able to walk through fire. Like I'd be the coolest firefighter ever.
Yeah.
I'm going to go save everybody.
Yeah, exactly.
John, just go wait in the truck.
I would be like, you'd be like saving the lady, like a screaming lady. You
Uh-huh.
save her, and then there's a fire next to you, and you just go, oh, whoops. And she's like, "What are you
I got
doing?"
you.
Oh, there's fire. Yeah, I think fire would be way cooler.
Yeah, definitely.
I have one. I think I came up with it on the fly, but I'd like to
Off the
share it
rip.
with you off the rip. Would you rather be like a 4 out of 10 ugly wise, or a 10 out of 10,
But
but there's a chance you wet yourself in public situations?
I think it's pretty easy. 10 out of 10, wetting myself. I'm sorry.
Really?
It's simple as that.
What if you
Can
wet
you give me
yourself in every public
okay.
situation?
So I'm gonna invest in some Pampers or some
Okay.
adult diapers. I'm gonna figure out a way to control my urination problem. Or
There's
I
still
know I'm
the
gonna.
smell. There's still the smell.
Okay, you drink enough water, there's not gonna be any smell.
That was a really good. You kind of just poked a hole in it with Pampers. So
I would, yeah. Even if maybe wear some dark jeans, dark skinny jeans everywhere I go. So you
yeah,
can't see the pee stain. But I do the 4 out of 10. It's pretty rough.
that's pretty low.
It's a 40%. All right,
Yeah,
you're 40% good looking.
40% good. I would agree with you. I think.
That's an F.
Yeah, I'd like to walk up to ugly people from now on and go, "You failed." You know that? You're not moving on. You failed. No. But yeah, I'm gonna. Yeah, you kind of just destroyed mine. So I'm gonna
Nah,
go with.
usually you destroy mine, but I've evolved over these few months of the
I'm excited.
pandemic.
I'm excited for your other ones though. So go ahead.
Yeah, so this one's a classic kind of facial, messing with your facial structure one. Uh, would you rather have an elephant's trunk or a giraffe's neck?
Same features though. Otherwise,
Yeah, your face, but
with the
so
giraffes. Yeah.
with a giraffe's neck, or instead of your
Nose.
nose, you have a trunk.
I can't put the trunk somewhere else.
No.
Dang it. Okay, so trunk nose or giraffe neck. Yeah, I'd say no, man. I always want to answer so quickly,
You
but
always
then,
do.
but then
And
like
then
I'm
you're
like, oh
wait a
wait.
second. And
Um,
imagine like the trunk is. You did this. The trunk is like as big as your arm.
yeah, sorry I didn't, act
Yeah,
up.
you did. You
What do,
did
what do
like
you want?
Pinocchio.
What do you want me to do? Oh, and then my neck is. Oh.
We have video now. I think you can do something like that.
Man, my initial instinct that I was gonna just blurt out was neck.
I think initially you might think neck, but I think trunk is the right answer.
What's your reasoning? I think
Have you
trunk could.
Have you ever
Trunk could
seen
make,
a giraffe's neck? You couldn't go through any door. When you drive, you have to have a convertible and you stick your head out the roof.
I think a trunk gives you a better chance to maybe be like a hero, like a superhero almost.
So
Like
we're back to
maybe
being a firefighter, and you just get water in your
yeah,
trunk and you spurt it out.
that or you could like swing it at people and like you could do some damage for sure. And then a giraffe's neck, not really any special things. The only thing is like I feel like finding like love of a giraffe's neck would be easier than a trunk in the way.
No, I was gonna just completely disagree with you, but I don't know.
Imagine every time you go to like kiss, with the person you love, and you have to go, no, this.
Oh, is that your trunk? I was doing the giraffe.
See, well, either way, it sounds like I'm going trunk.
So
because
I'm thinking if you want to find love, you just find a zookeeper. Boom, you're gonna find love.
okay, zookeepers might like animals, but hopefully not all of them want to be with the animals.
You don't think there's some zookeepers that want to be with the animal? What is that called? Bestiality?
Yeah,
There might be some out there, and you could save one from that life.
I guess so. I'm gonna go trunk because I want the powers of it. I want the power.
Yeah, I agree. I want to be able to spurt out some water.
Um,
Last one, which is also the best one, I think. So, and this, I'll preface it with you believe there's aliens. So,
no, that's not true. I know there's aliens.
you know,
Let's
there's
get that straight.
aliens.
Yeah.
Let's preface it with that. So,
Yeah.
would you rather save our country from an alien invasion or from a terrible disease like COVID?
Alien invasion.
Explain.
Well,
And also, you're a scumbag because you could have just saved everyone from COVID.
no, that's not true. Because well, it really depends on your view of aliens, because I think there's aliens, but I also think it's like just another Earth. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Just so everybody knows my stance. Okay.
There's
So
another Peyton and Nick
yeah,
a million light years away.
there's too many galaxies. Okay. But I don't necessarily think it's like a wide-eyed like alien. But if there is an alien that can get to Earth, like, and we can't get there, they're obviously more like technologically advanced than we are. So I'm feeling if they get to Earth and they attack us, it's all gone. Rather than the pandemic. The pandemic is just like, it's still bad, but I mean, most of our country is still intact. And I mean, it's infrastructure isn't like messed up or anything. I mean, I think the alien invasion wipes us out completely.
So, I mean, have you ever seen War of the Worlds? The diseases of Earth kill the alien.
Is War of the Worlds the one with Tom Cruise?
Tom Cruise.
Okay. I have seen
So
that,
in that
actually.
movie, the alien gets sick from the common flu, apparently, and then they're all dead. So, I mean, you wouldn't have to even do anything.
Okay. So in this one scenario where this race of aliens gets sick.
What's another alien movie? Independence Day? I don't even remember how that one ends. It's been too long.
No. I don't know many alien movies.
Alien, the movie Alien.
What's Dude, Where's My Car? Dude, Where's My Car? Zoltan?
Zoltan. What is the thing? The transfunctioner.
Yeah, the continuum transfunctioner.
Oh, it's a great movie.
That is a great movie. But I think Alien Invasion.
Yeah.
Because I also think just for them if they just wanted to kill us, like I'm imagining them just like shooting laser beams at everything. They don't even have to touch Earth.
Yeah. All right, you win that one, but I won the whole episode. So
how so? We can add it up right now if you want, tough guy.
We'll do a poll and see who won this episode.
Yeah, whatever. Was that it? You got any more?
I mean, I had 3 of them, so I think that's like a record.
Would you rather stay in quarantine for another month, or would you stay in quarantine for another month if you got $5,000 for it on top of your salary?
Yes.
Would you?
I'd do it for $500.
Oh, come on.
What are you talking about?
You want to go to the gym and stuff. There's no way.
Oh, so I'm not allowed to leave my house except for food.
No, exactly what's going on right now. You have to do that.
I mean, I'd do it for 5,000, not 500.
What's the lowest you'd do it for?
$1,000.
Just $1,000?
Actually, another stimulus check. Give me $1,200. Another stimulus check.
Man. You're a sellout. But anyways.
Sellout!
So we actually just came up with your catchphrase recently. So I'd like you to end the episode with your new catchphrase.
Yeah, I mean, thanks for listening to PLNR Radio. That's banging.
Thanks for listening, everyone. Yeah, you messed it up. You messed it up. Okay, but
it's banging.
Thank you everyone for listening. Me and Nick were very excited to be back together. We hope to see you again next time.